She has bigger balls than Roman Reigns ever did.
McMahon, this WCW title is just like your sister. Everybody gets a turn.
Look at that, you gained a couple. Good job. Stepping stone? Don't get hot. I ain't talking about your little stepping stones down there. Let's do this here and now. Stand in this ring and go face to face with Seth Rollins, baby. Logan, one more thing. Bye-bye, bitch. As far as where I'm looking, I'm the head of the table, so acknowledge me. Makes videos for 14-year-old girls and wants to call himself a megastar. No. Or he can stick each and every one of those bottles of Prime. Yeah.
All the times we've been together. Look at Eddie, man.
Eddie's dead.
Talking.
Hey, do me a favor. Why don't you act like this is an AA meeting and you shut your mouth while I'm sharing with the group?
The big dog let his bitches off the leash, so...
Yeah, so I'm not gonna drive around Brooklyn just for the guys to be like, hey, I'm coming, but then like 6 doesn't show up. I was already upset about that. So I was like, no worries, it's okay.
Yeah. So what, you said this is going to be a short episode tonight, right?
It's a short one anyway because there's not much to talk about as far as what's gonna happen right now, you know, so...
Well, I mean, there's some pretty relevant things to talk about.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like a nice detailed kind of deal right now. So we're gonna jump ahead.
I think it's a speculation episode because there's a lot of
things
to speculate on until.
There's a lot of things right now. So I'm already looking at SmackDown right now. So we're gonna start with that, right? So that was a crazy kind of deal right now. So now it's official. It is going to be Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Yeah, but they're really pushing Styles lately. I don't know why they're pushing him so hard.
How do you feel about it, really? Because I thought it was not cool.
I don't like it. I don't like it. They're pushing. They're like, one thing I don't like is being pushed into liking a match. You know, like Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. Like that's something I didn't have to be pushed to enjoy. The only reason I would watch AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes is only for Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, and that's already just a push thing right there. But it was a necessary push for Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, right? Because it was supposed to be a destined match. And of course, it was already a close call kind of deal from last year's WrestleMania.
I mean, Roman Reigns is out indefinitely, which I understand that. But I don't know. I feel like there's so many other contenders that could try to fight it for it. I don't think AJ Styles. He had so many opportunities the last 3 months. I don't know. It's not something I'm gonna enjoy watching. Realistically.
Yeah, I feel that because I don't feel the need to explain more further, along with the fact that, okay, AJ Styles finally got his championship match, but we're already going to say this right now and putting it out saying, yeah, he's not going to win it at all because Cody Rhodes is going to retain it. And of course, like, France is going to enjoy that for the most part. Alliance de Rome, you know?
Yeah.
And then pushing more towards the end of SmackDown, right? Which is supposed to be Bayley's first title defense against Naomi. Now it's already confirmed that we're gonna actually see a triple threat match in France.
Well, I expected that because for Bailey, she's gonna be the next big thing right now. She's gonna be the next. She's the next heel. But I'm just gonna let you finish up on SmackDown before we jump to Raw.
Because I already you're tip of the tongue right now on Raw, and I can just like hear you puckering your lips, and you're just like Ludwig. That's all in your head right now is like Ludwig, just right there.
No, there's a lot of things. Like from start to like from the start, just the beginning of Raw. I think they need to start with Pat McAfee more often because I don't know why seeing Cole and Pat up there just talking about the women's battle royale and everything got me pumped.
That got me pumped too. If Wade Barrett and Corey would have done the thing, they're probably gonna do it again the same way that they did at Raw, right? With Wade and Corey Graves in SmackDown Friday to basically like announce like a tournament or something like that for like for future championships like the United States Championship.
But you know what? Back to SmackDown real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry because I had another side thought. I don't know why they did like a number one contender for the Universal Championship when they should have done it for the Intercontinental. Because I feel like that would like AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn. That would be a pretty good match to watch.
I can see Sami Zayn and AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship match. But now that we're going into draft right now,
okay,
I can see AJ going back to Raw to try to challenge Sami Zayn for the championship. If not, Chad Gable gets involved again.
yeah,
That's a lot to take in, right?
yeah.
What else happened in SmackDown that I wanted to like push really fast? I've kind of forgotten right now.
SmackDown, the number one contenders match.
Which we already for the well, yeah, I already know what you call it. Darn, I forgot the team's name already.
What? Which one? The Street Profits?
Okay, yes. I'm sorry. So now the Street Profits are gonna slap them silly, take them belts, and call it a day.
I hope so. I'd rather anybody than A-Town Down Under. I am very, very, very biased against them. I have bad blood. I don't know why.
Miss fuck the fuck boys.
I fucking hate fuck boys with a punchable face.
I have a punchable face. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I'm a gentleman. I'm not a fuck boy.
No, you know what I mean when I say fuck boy. Like this guy's a legitimate. Those two are like legitimate fuck boys. Like
Oh,
even down to their entrance.
Oh my god.
Fucking Austin Theory's full of himself, and then he has a hype boy. Then he has a hype man.
And then he goes and says, all day long. And I'm like, all right, calm down. What you call it? So now that we have that, I hope the Street Profits will take
whoop
some ass, take their belts, send them home crying, and go, they're gonna get the contestant again. Morning ass bullshit.
There was also Carlito versus Santos.
And that was kind of crazy. The fact that like they're really pushing the Legado de Fantasma wins like that. LWO has to basically like step up their game a little bit to try to gain the advantage a little bit more.
Yeah, but I feel like it's like Spanish on Spanish crime right now. Like, why can't the LWO just be united? Like, I know what happened, but I'm saying it's the Latino world order, you know? There's enough room for all the Latinos in the WWE, you know?
Oh,
They all
that
could
I
be
know.
one. No, I'm saying they could all be one. They could all make up, and they could be one of the bigger factions, realistically. I don't know. I have so many dumb opinions about a lot of things right now.
There's a lot to go by, you know, and the fact of the matter is just that like it's too much. That's all I
Well,
gotta
no,
say. It's already like too much to go by the fact that like, oh yeah, they should kiss and make up, but then we already know what's gonna happen after that.
well, no. I'm saying that there could be two leaders of the LWO.
Besides Rey Mysterio
I
as a
feel,
Hall of Famer.
yeah, bye, baby. No, I'm saying like I think that Rey Mysterio, he's not always there, you know.
Yeah.
Neither is Carlito.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically, if they could come to terms and be like, you know what, you're gonna be the person for all the time. We'll be the people for some of the time. That's the only way I can see it working, you know. Because it really was just a jealousy thing. And to be honest, I hate saying fucking. I can't even say their damn name. Hold up, wait. I have to look at it in front of me right now.
Selena
Where's
Vega.
no? I know how to say names. This
Santos
is
hasta
just
Legado de
hold on.
Fantasma.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much to say. It's way too much. It's a mouthful.
Is it a
LWO, 3 letters.
right?
No, to me, it's a mouthful. I'm not. I speak like very little Spanish. Literally, like poquito. That's the majority of my Spanish.
Poquito ahora mucho grande.
I think I know one thing my dad used to say when he was working in the kitchen. He used to say, "Hold up, wait, I'm gonna butcher it, or I'm gonna say it, and it's just gonna sound so gringa of me."
Mm-mm.
En beso mi culo.
Beso mi culo.
But that was my nickname when I worked in the restaurants too, gringa.
Mira, gringa, besa mi culo, coño. I'm sorry.
No, there was a little special seasoning at the end of that, but I didn't feel like it was good to say.
Oh,
But
mucho adobo for that sazón.
but anyway, this is not Duolingo. This is a WWE cast.
WWE dueling.
WWE X Duolingo. They should do that though.
That'd be a nice
That
sponsorship,
would be
honestly.
a nice sponsorship because, like,
Oh,
they're all over the world.
Oh yeah, they have a bunch of
They're
ethnicities
missing out.
and nationalities. They can make a lot of money just by doing
They
that,
could
right?
with Duolingo.
And I'm excited after Backlash. I'm excited for King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia right now.
Well, you know that they're gonna keep Sami Zayn as a champion at least until Saudi.
Well, let's see what happens because I like to see a crown new champion in King and Queen of the Ring. So now, what you call it? Since the tournament is actually going to happen in the main event, right? So it's going to be a semi-tournament. It's gonna be the same thing. Like it's a 4-hour long pay-per-view. Probably special start time at like 1:00 in the afternoon, and then we're just gonna fucking talk about it at 6:00 at night until like get that thing rolling. Same thing with Backlash too. Start times at 1:00. They're already halfway around the world, and as soon as like the pay-per-view is done, we just talk about it like it's nothing.
Pretty much. But anyway, let's go back to Raw. because we started, and then we got totally sidetracked with Duolingo and a bunch of bullshit. But
And then that Tiffany Stratton bullshit. She's like, I'm so petty. I'm gonna make this a triple threat match.
yeah, I'm glad you said her name right this time. But anyway,
Shut up. We don't talk about that.
Interrupting Jay. Okay. Priest interrupting Jay. One, he got a I don't know what fire was burning up his ass last Monday.
That theme song, though?
Oh,
that theme song was something.
I feel like there was a bunch of funny moments during that whole conversation between them. My favorite is like when Priest was like, "Oh, when you on that bloodline stuff, da 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 da." He's like, "I took an Uber."
I took an Uber.
That cracked me the hell up when he said that.
That was hilarious. And then the fact that like Jay, after he came out of nowhere, just says that like, oh, the reason why that you're the Judgment Day leader now is because Rhea Ripley got hurt. So you want to know what that makes you? Dom's bitch.
How about getting kicked in the face by JD McDonough?
Oh my god. Even worse, Jay Uso kicked him in the face after.
Oh my god.
Oh man. These guys gotta get together before the Judgment Day decides to fall faction after that.
And then now Dom's hurt.
Surprisingly.
Finn Balor's nowhere to be found.
So where the fuck was he at the entire time? Probably partying on at Clash of the Castle.
Maybe we had it all wrong. Maybe it's not the downfall of the Bloodline. Maybe it's the downfall of the Judgment Day.
I mean, that's the next segment that we're in right now.
Because Priest is full of himself right now.
Right.
I could see him like joining up with with Santos Escobar. I could.
I think Dom is going to be the new member of the Legado de Fantasma.
Well, he is hanging out with him a lot.
Way too much.
Way too much.
Now, you want to see something interesting?
Go ahead.
And let's talk about the eyes that Dom gave to Liv Morgan.
Listen, Dom, I don't know. He just has, I don't know why. Like, I want to hate Dom. I do. But he has one of those faces that, like,
punchable.
I don't know, maybe it's the mom in me. No, maybe it's the mom in me. He has such, like, a childish face. It makes me want to protect him. Like, protect him at all costs.
Mommy? Mommy, no, she's gonna hit me. No, you're gonna get hit, son. One of those kind of deals, right? I look at it right now and I was just like, if Dom is gonna be anywhere right now, he has to convince the WWE universe to stop booing at him before he gets a word out of his mouth. He's gonna have to do a lot harder to do that.
We gotta go a little serious right now. I got a serious conversation to have with you.
Uh-oh.
Chad Gable.
Here we go.
That was so mean.
That was disrespectful at its finest, mind you. Look,
I would have fucked him up.
Slap him silly.
On the spot.
But you want to know what, though? I was waiting for Otis to beat the shit out of him.
I thought the minute that he disrespected Maxine, that Otis was going to do something.
Otis was supposed to do something, mind you, because that's basically his man. That's basically his lady. Yes, of course.
Like, I don't know. Like, he turned evil. He's like, oh, that was supposed to be my moment. Like, dude, no, it wasn't. It was never your moment. It was all in your head.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is just like, okay, you train Sami Zayn, but at the same time is that you're supposed to basically promote yourself a little bit better by not becoming evil, but then you want to beat the living crap out of Sami in front of his wife and family. and
Yeah,
all of
but
his friends.
this also goes back to the whole. Some people are meant to make good wrestlers, like Booker T
Of
at his
course,
school. Some people make good wrestlers, and some people are good wrestlers.
yeah,
Like, look at Dusty Rhodes. Look at how many people he trained that are way better.
right. He trained like 18 superstars out of the time.
The
Yeah,
Rocky Johnson. All these people trained amazing superstars. Like, some
Rocky.
people are just Rocky. Right? I did say Rocky Johnson.
No, you did say Rocky. I was also gonna
Oh,
mention Rikishi. Rikishi trained some superstars. Fucking was John Cena trained R-Truth at one point. R-Truth was training other superstars. Fucking Miz. Zack Ryder before he became Matthew Ryder, right? So before he joined AEW, they all trained superstars that are next top level to the next to the draft, right? Some of them already
yeah.
ended up on NXT, some of them SmackDown, and some of them ended up on Raw. There's at least two that I think we know, if I don't remember correctly, that are still free agents. They still have to sign, right? So it's a lot that a lot of people could pay respectives to, because most of the time I get the fact that when you want to make greatness of yourself, put a better resume to do more work for yourself. But okay, don't get mad because your trained pupil became better than you. You would
Yeah, but I'm
hope
just
that,
saying, like, look at, like, I'm like, goes back to the same thing. Like Dusty Rhodes, he trained Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, Saraya, Mercedes Moné, Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, and a lot more other people.
oh yeah, and they were better than before. Better than before. You would,
And like,
and as masters, you would hope that they were better than you.
exactly, but not even just that. It's a pride thing. Like, you left your mark. Your mark's not going away now. Like, he should be happy he trained somebody that went on and became a champion.
Of course.
Like Dusty Rhodes, he didn't get his ego bruised when people were successful. Look at Booker T. How many people came out of his school that went on to the WWE and became great?
Hell yeah. For example, what you call it? Going to NXT, for example, Roxanne Perez, the
Oh,
prodigy.
she's pretty good.
She is pretty good. After like a whole year of her going through medical procedures for her shortness of breath, but it's also due to high heavy metal detox that she had to go through with her therapy. It sucks because she had to vacate her title because she was passing out a lot,
Mm-hmm.
So then she became upset because now her title is being handed into somebody else. She had the opportunity to get her championship back, all to be interrupted by this other new chick, Lola Vice, ruined her chance of getting the championship back, and then now she finally got it. So even then, it was the master to be proud of trained wrestlers to become champion and
Exactly.
not let their ego be bruised out like that.
Yeah, but just put it
Mommy,
down.
I'm home.
No, but um, I hear you, baby. I hear you. What's it called? I know that this is a strictly WWE thing, but I have to mention AEW for a minute.
Go ahead.
Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy is coming out really nice right now.
Yeah, like I just had to acknowledge that.
I have to acknowledge that like the Hardy Boys are now back in the game. I've already looked forward to this for a minute, and it's been fantastic.
Sorry, sorry, my daughter. She just got out of the bath. I'm just changing her real quick. But hold on. Give me 30 seconds. Mia, give me your feet. But just watch TV in 1 minute, okay? What, you want to play video games? No, baby, it's too late. She said, bruh. Yo, she just said, bruh.
To you? Oh my goodness,
She
that's
said,
a no.
no, she's like, I
That's
want to play Bluey, bruh. Come on, up.
that's hilarious.
But
Oh man.
anyway.
Yeah, so
You
Chad
need to sit down
Gable
1 minute.
is basically not going to get another chance unless Sami Zayn comes out and says, you know what? I'm going to give you one more shot, and that's going to be in France, and that's it.
Yeah, but you know what? This also leads me to the next thing. What do you think the new era is gonna be? You know, there's like the Attitude Era. Wasn't there like the Ruthless Era too? Like,
There was a Ruthless era, then it became the PG era, the Nexus era, the Bloodline era.
so what do you think this new era is gonna be? Now that like all this like fucked up things are happening, and people are making like really fucked up things happen, like right here. The shirt is right here.
The Netflix era.
Netflix era, no.
Coming 2025, Raw is now going to be home to Netflix.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying. Talk to daddy. What's it called? No, I'm saying like there's all this unnecessary turning on people. Like look at Luke. Now I'll bring him up. Kaiser. What he did to Giovanni Vinci.
All that because like they lost a match to the New Day, and like and Gunther is like
Got mad.
at least got mad, but he was actually happy that he's not being hunted no more, and now he's got to be like the hunted, like or not hunted, the hunter, and he's like, I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna get yours.
Yeah.
And then just by Ludwig Kaiser just taking out Giovanni, that was insane for no reason.
Well, he got a pretty hefty fine. I love when they say bring your checkbook.
Right, and
that's my favorite line.
And then he looked at him, he was like, worth every penny. And that was it. I looked at him, I was like, this guy is freaking nuts.
Yeah, but I mean, they gotta figure out what the storylines are gonna be, because right now everything is all like, and I guess it might be the point, like that everything's up in the air right now. But with the draft coming up, I get it, but it doesn't have to be this up in the air. Like you didn't have to like go in on Maxine like that. Like Chad Gable didn't have to go in on Maxine like that.
Yeah, no, he can't do that to Maxine like that.
Especially, she's like the sweetheart. Like she's already getting it from, what's her name, Candice LeRae. She's already getting it from her right now.
Right, but you want to know,
talking about her dead brother and stuff, like.
Yeah, very disrespectful. You know what? I think there is going to be a storyline with Maxine and Candice LeRae trying to basically secretly botch it out to where like it's going to be the next triple threat
I think
match.
I think this is going to be the evil era though. Like look at how everything's gone down. Like Chad Gable, Candice LeRae, like Ludwig Kaiser, like everything is ruthless and evil right now.
Petty era. That's a new thing now. I'm gonna call this the petty era.
But look what Solo did to Jimmy.
And he was just like, "I love you," and then just like gets his other like cousin to freaking like beat him up and shit like that. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, but I felt like they could have picked a, like I know he's a pretty good wrestler, but I don't know. I feel like they've been teasing us Zilla with Zilla for a while, and I keep bringing this up every match, and I think I'm going to every episode until it happens. I'm pissed that they didn't do that because a lot of people are waiting for that to happen. You know?
Yeah, so there's gonna be moments like that, right? So the moment that if by chance that Roman does come back, and then like
He's
here's
not for
an
months. He's not coming back for months.
well, I know that because he's still in remission, so he's taking oral supplements for his leukemia.
He's been taking them for a while though.
No, it's
He
already
says that
been
he's been
like two
taking
and a
them for
half
a
years
while.
now. It's been 2.5 years since he had that, so it's gonna be a lot before like he gets recertified, get checked out, and then apparently
And
it's still
approved.
gonna be and approved. Apparently, it's gonna get removed again until like a later year to come, So
I guess. I just I'm just waiting for WWE posted this like 6 hours ago the full list of rules for the draft. I love a good rule.
oh well, rule of the draft. Now we're gonna do
Rule,
this
yeah.
again.
Yeah, it says first rule: champions on each brand will be protected and are not eligible to be drafted. As a result, Mia, go play with Daddy. Daddy's gonna show you. Champions on each brand, such as Damian Priest, Becky Lynch, Awesome Truth, Sami Zayn, will remain in Raw. Cody Rhodes, Bayley, A-Town Down Under, Logan Paul will remain on SmackDown. So there's no trading,
So Cody Rhodes is now officially a SmackDown superstar.
Yeah, but why did Roman Reigns get drafted last year? That's why they had to make that a new rule this year. Because Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa were drafted together.
Well, yeah, they were drafted together to be in SmackDown because in the 2022
yeah, but I'm saying
draft.
Yeah, but he's also a Universal Champion.
Well, yeah, because freaking he has 2 belts, so he could go to both brands if he wanted to.
What's Cody Rhodes now?
Cody Rhodes is SmackDown superstar.
What championship?
WWE Undisputed Universal Championship.
So he's on the same level as freaking Roman Reigns was.
But it's 1 belt.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's why I'm basically gonna let you slither in while I make sure that I give you the proper proceedings on why they did that in the first place.
Oh, wait. Listen to this, though. Another hypocritical rule.
Oh, God.
Even though their status as champions allows them to go to both brands, WWE's women tag team champions Asuka and Kairi Sane are eligible to be drafted. They will be assigned to that brand if they lose the titles.
Ooh.
So why couldn't they just do the same thing with all the other champions?
So where the hell did that come from, right?
Why is it only the women's champions that can be drafted?
That's a little hypothetical right there. If that was the case,
you mean?
Yeah,
I know the word.
I know exactly what hypocritical. Thank you. So you know exactly what this is gonna go to, right? So when I looked at it this way, right? Now that you told us like the new rules and stuff like that, I didn't.
Oh, there's more rules.
I bet it is. Well, that's why you have the list. That's why I'm asking you for more.
Okay, so let's go to rule number 3.
Oh, God.
Friday's SmackDown will feature 4 rounds of draft picks being announced. Each round will consist of brands making 2 picks apiece for a total of 16 picks being announced. 8 for SmackDown, 8 for Raw, which we already expected. Number 4,
right.
Monday's Raw will feature 6 rounds. Each round will consist of brands making 2 picks apiece for a total of 24 picks. 12 for Raw, 12 for SmackDown. SmackDown will have the first pick on Friday. Raw will have the first pick on Monday. Rosters will go into effect on Monday, May 6th, 2 days after Backlash.
So what about the draft picks for NXT?
Hold on. So I'm going to tell you Friday's available draft pool. It'll be AJ Styles, Alba Flair, and Isla Dawn, Alpha Academy. I can't say his name. You know, say it for me. Just say it the right way.
Andrade.
Thank you. Bianca Belair, Braun Breaker, Cedric Alexander, and Ashanti Adonis, Ivar, Jey Uso, LA Knight, Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Randy Orton, Ricochet, Seth Rollins, Shayna Baszler, Sheamus, the Bloodline. Roman Reigns is still eligible to be drafted?
That's hilarious.
That's weird. That's suspicious.
Coming soon.
The OC, which AJ Styles is not a part of. They have no link. They have no link to AJ Styles and the OC anymore. They have it listed as Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Meechin, and Zoe Stark, with an asterisk saying NXT superstars will be eligible to be drafted.
Damn, that's a given right there. Fuck. This is.
I swear to God, if Pretty Deadly doesn't get written off, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Pretty Deadly has to get written up for the amount of losses that they already took already.
How about just the amount of airtime they have?
Oh yeah, especially with their iconic theme song, "Yes, boy," and I'm like, okay.
Well, I like. Listen, I'm a Shorzy fan. Have you seen the show Shorzy?
Joyzy.
Shorzy.
Joyzy.
It's about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes or no? I just need a simple yes or no.
It's Shorzy. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's why I'm making fun of it.
I like the whole new Finny thing, like the yes boy and sweet Jesus. I love that, but I feel like they could have done more.
They could have done more. I could tell you for that matter that they could have done a lot more than normal, right? So the moment that they already like speak their minds about it, they could have like pertained it a little bit better, just a tad.
I still don't understand how Scarlett is still like counted as a wrestler.
I haven't even seen Scarlett like perform much anyway, even if she is part of the Final Testament with Karrion Kross.
Yeah, because I'm looking at Monday's draft pool, and apparently, I guess it's giving us things beforehand, because now it's saying that Imperium doesn't have Giovanni Vinci in it no more.
Oh yeah, because Ludwig Kaiser injured the bastard.
No, Giovanni is on the list. He's just not with Imperium.
No, I know that. I know they pretty much like update the website like every day.
No, but I'm saying, did they jump him out? Like, is that what happened?
It's either they jump them out, or just like basically just cancel them out and be like, "Brah, you're out of the Imperium. Get out of here."
Here's a name I've seen, but I've never heard of, but now I'm seeing Odyssey Jones. Who the fuck is that?
Ooh, you're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one.
I'm saying I haven't seen that name all year.
Okay, so I'll tell you this, right? Odyssey, if anybody that watches NXT, Odyssey Jones has been the rising superstar from NXT Level Up and NXT like the real show on Tuesdays. Mm-hmm. He's been a great competitor so far. If you want to think of Odyssey Jones, right? Give him the fighting style of Bronson Reed with Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
He is really that good.
Do you know who's also on Monday's draft pool list?
Who else?
Apollo Crews.
I haven't seen that man wrestle in a year and a half now. Holy crap.
This whole list is giving us more insight. I'm just going to tell you how Monday's pool. DIY, Apollo Crews, Braun Strowman. So they're pretty much saying these people might be coming back.
I want him to come back. I want Braun Strowman to destroy and be partnered with Ricochet again.
There's Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. I don't like that they draft people together. Like, I don't feel like Indy wants to be with Candice like that.
Yeah, and
I'm such
I,
I'm
I
such
think
a
Indy's
critic.
gonna be separated, like overall.
No, they have them together. Same thing
Uh,
with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
oh God, are they still?
CM
Why are
Punk is
those two?
next. Well, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, I guess, are now BFFs since they had the titles together.
Well, they don't because now they have the Kabuki Warrior has them now.
Yeah, but anyway, the Creed brothers, which is Julius Creed, Brutus Creed, and Ivy Nile, which I don't. You already know what I'm gonna say. Damage Control, don't need to name names. Drew McIntyre, Final Testament, Giovanni Vinci, Imperium, Jade Cargill, Judgment Day, Caden Carter and Katana Chance, Kevin Owens. God, you say it. Say it.
What?
Shit.
Legado de Fantasma.
German.
At the end of the episode, you're gonna learn to
German.
speak. Yes. Can you hear me?
Barely, like very little.
Sorry. How about now?
Now I hear you good. Okay. So
Okay.
say it
Sorry
for me,
about that.
please.
Oh,
Yep,
do
say
you
it.
mean what was
I can't. My tongue just doesn't roll that way.
Legado de Fantasma?
Thank you. Then next is LWO.
Okay.
Then Naomi, Natalia, and the New Catch Republic. New Day, Odyssey Jones, Pretty Deadly, Shinsuke Nakamura, Tegan Knox, The Pride, and Tiffany Stratton. But I don't like how they like pair people together that like can wrestle on their own, but they're not pairing Natalia and Tegan together.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, then there's The Pride. So I guess that's what their name is. I'm glad I found out their name.
The Pride.
Do you know who The Pride is?
If I remember the tag name correctly, I probably would get it better. Let me see. The
It's
Pride.
Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits, and B-Fab.
Oh shit! Really? I thought it was gonna be the Hurt.
That's their name. That's the
I
name.
really
The
thought.
Pride.
Oh man, why did they name them like that though?
Like what is this? The fucking Lion King?
Hey, don't disrespect the Lion King. I was born when that movie still came out in theaters.
Listen.
It's
This ain't Mufasa and freaking Scar.
no, this is the circle of life, and you're gonna respect it. You respect my Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, but
Acknowledge.
those are the rules of the draft and
Simba.
who's eligible. And it says all NXT superstars will be eligible to be drafted.
Okay.
But they need to do it like they used to do it, the draft.
Oh, like I
remember Paul Heyman's SmackDown?
Oh yeah,
when they
do it
did
like that.
way? Instead of like picking who you want, they should have had them like luck of the draw like they used to.
No, but I believe you remember this very well, right? So what you call it? Do you remember back in 2010 when they made the WWE draft look like a character select screen from a fighting game?
Oh yeah.
And they draw the stars like that. 8 rounds
yeah, but that
of
probably
8
cost
rounds.
way too much money.
No, but that was the perfect point of that. It's 8 rounds of that, and you select it, no problem. So from shows from each brand, they have the 8 picks of SmackDown. Draw the 8 superstars from the character selection screens from whichever they want. Boom, that's
Choose
it.
your character.
Literally that. That's all it was. And then you just press random, and it just shrivels it out like that.
Nah.
I loved that. I loved how that draft pick was supposed to be, because it reminds me of a video game, and I liked it.
Yeah, but you know what? I like how they're not drafting the announcers this year.
Oh, like
they
already did.
Yeah, last year they did, but not this year.
No, they did it like the end of the year.
No, they usually do the announcers at the draft.
End of year.
No, I'm telling you, I'm 99.9% sure that they did it at last year's draft. I remember because didn't Michael Cole switch last year? At last year's draft,
Michael Cole and Wade switched November. So they switched November. Well, actually, yeah, they switched November, and then like 2 months after, Pat McAfee came back, and so Pat was with Corey Graves on SmackDown for a while until they both switched close to the beginning of the year for WrestleMania.
I have no idea. Hold on. Maybe I've just been watching too many draft replays, and I'm just thinking about when Michael Cole and what's his name in 2008, when Jim Ross and Michael Cole got drafted to opposite things.
And then it was Jerry the King Lawler, Taz,
Yeah.
Byron Saxton. And then it was I forgot her name. God, it was Dean Ambrose's wife was still the announcer.
Yeah.
I missed them both in WWE. Come back. No, but that was already like the biggest thing out of that already. Becky Lynch now wins the WWE Women's World Champion again.
Oh, you're skipping too much.
What do you mean I'm skipping too much?
You're skipping because we also have to talk about the cheating that happened during that match.
Oh, which cheat? Which cheat? The moment that freaking Chelsea Green was knocked off by Natalya, and then
she went back up.
Right, and then like the referees didn't even see the shit. They were like, you didn't touch the ground? No, I didn't touch the ground. I swear to God. And then all of a sudden, like they wanted to decide to come back in. Got knocked over by Natalya again. But the best thing about it right now was that now Maxine knocked off Candice and Indy, both out of the ring. That was the best moment of that match. She was like, eat that! That's what I fucking told you. And I was like, oh shit, she's real. That was honestly like the best like feeling in the world. But the fact that like Ivy Nile got like knocked back by freaking Nia Jax.
Ivy Nile is pretty strong though.
She is pretty strong. But the fact of the matter is just that it's Nia Jax's weight. Just make up a segment of just like Goku's neck versus Natalya. And Nia Jax's thighs. And I have to pay homage to my best friend from college, Nick, because he's the one that comes up with this segment the entire time. Because we already know how strong Goku is, but we're gonna eliminate Goku entirely and just put Goku's neck. Because it is the strongest part of the entire body. You could throw punches at it, kick it, and all of a sudden he's just like, did you just hit me? And it just like hits you back.
Yeah, but Becky Lynch is the new champion, which if you saw her backstage thing, she said she left her daughter and she left Seth after surgery on the like hours before Seth got his surgery, and she was like really happy that it was worth it.
Yeah, and the fact that like she even talked to Maxine before the match, and she was just like, "This is your first battle royal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have a great time and make sure you give it worth your best and what everybody wants to see." And then I followed that up, and I was like, "Damn."
Maxine is here. I feel like Maxine is just such a sweet, sweet thing. Like she's another one I just want to protect. Like protect this woman at all costs.
Oh hell yeah,
People bringing up
definitely.
people are bringing up her dead brother and pretty much calling her dumb. And
I'm still gonna smack Chad Gable just for saying that shit.
I feel like it's
Just
on site. If I ever see Chad Gable, it's on site. Maybe that's why they won't bring wrestling to Newark.
to fight. Blah! But that mother instinct that you just had now for Dom and Maxine, I'm just gonna put a gif of just Jim Carrey and Liar Liar and just go mama. And then that's it.
No, it's my maternal instinct. I just want to protect these like I know Dominic Mysterio is not a sweet person at all, but his face, it's just his baby face. He has one of the babiest of baby faces. He looks like he's 16, honestly.
I'm gonna cue the alrighty gif right now. Alrighty then.
Doesn't he look like he's like between 16 and 18?
I don't know.
I
don't
know
even.
his age. I know his age. I'm just saying he looks like his face. He looks like he has one of those faces.
That man is like about like 6 years younger than me. I don't even want to hear that nonsense.
So how old are you, German?
I'm about to be like 30, like literally this year. And he's like, yes, leave me alone.
I am so young. Anyway.
Shh. Respect Simba.
And Dominic Mysterio is actually younger than me, and I'm like younger than you.
Yeah, he just freaking turned 27. Like I think like this year.
Yeah, he literally turned it on April 5th. Literally, he's like a full. He's like a full like year and 7 months, a year and 4 months younger than me.
Pobrecita. Such an innocent child face.
I'm just saying, he just has a baby face.
Everybody's gonna have
That's
a baby
all I'm
face.
saying.
Everybody has a baby face.
Okay, yeah, there's certain people who have baby faces, but I mean, like, it's just a sympathy thing.
Lauren has a baby. Lauren has a baby face.
She does.
Pete has a baby face.
Pete does not have a baby face.
Yes, he does. When we both shave.
When he shaves, yes, but he never does. He has a full-blown beard.
And we like it like that. Because we look
good. He will
good.
not shave it. He will never shave his beard.
Because us men, we're good with beards. We will have all of our beard oils like possible for everybody. Sponsored by Beard Co. I wish they did. So now, draft is already in place. I would love to see Ilya Dragunov on Raw.
Yeah.
I would love to see. What's his? I would like to see the D'Angelo family start making debut on SmackDown. Bring out the Italian in you, because I could tell, yes, it's coming. You're actually gonna love them. If you were to go on YouTube later tonight, just look up the D'Angelo family's matches. You will love their influence on the entrance theme song. It's really beautiful.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, but that's a lot. That's honestly like a short and sweet kind of deal right now. So it's all predictions and stuff like that. So even though most of our time is just like we're just half-assing it, just making fun
and
of
we're just
like
bullshitting
everybody
around.
Of course, we're allowed to bullshit every once in a while. And I could just say this like right now, if there is a better chance for the draft to make it more controversial and more insane. It would start at Friday,
I'm
and then
so
on
sorry.
Raw.
I'm trying so hard to pay attention, but my daughter.
She's attacking. Attack! Yes!
No,
Yes!
no.
Yes!
She's not
Power!
attacking. Pete's
Power
like,
to attack!
Pete's like, oh, you want to lay down, Daddy? No. Then she's like, Mommy. Then
She's like, no,
like,
mommy attack!
no, but I'm saying like, she's been with me all day. Like, I've been yelling at her all day, and it's surprising that she still wants me.
Mama. I'm just gonna put the GIF.
Can you stop with that mama shit?
No, I'm gonna put the GIF every time now. When you want to be protective, you got attacked by your daughter. I'm just gonna put the GIF right there. And you can't help but laugh because I sound very accurate to everything. The moment you're gonna see the video at the end, you're just gonna be like, I hate that he's accurate on that one point.
I just hate how Liv Morgan made it seem like she was gonna win it and
lost to Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
So much for that revenge tour, huh, Liv Morgan?
I think it's gonna continue. I just think it was a waste of making an enemy out of Rhea Ripley.
Let's see what happens. All right, Nika, thank you for your time again. I really appreciate that because I love and care about you guys so much. And guys, I want you guys to indulge on all of our social medias, which we already posted a bunch of wrestling memes that we already put out, especially the AI that I created from our Meta AI from Facebook and Instagram with all of our custom images. Here's mine, and then there's Nika's. And she's like, oh, I look like AJ Styles now. Yes. Yeah, or AJ Lee, excuse me. Wow. I'm all over the place because I'm already half asleep right now and I didn't rest all day.
Same here.
But I look good as a wrestler and she looks good as a wrestler. And then we just have
It doesn't look like me though. Oh, and speaking of, by the way, I have to change my walkout music, by the way, because I just realized that I have the best walkout song, intro song ever.
The best intro? Talk to me.
So remember I told you how I wanted to be last week?
Yes.
You know, I think it's Doja Cat, right? Paint the town red.
Ooh. I can see that. I can definitely see that.
That's my song.
And she walks out with that song.
Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
We can only hope, right?
We can only hope, and then the walkout music after that, we'll just hear the screams of Hades, and then I just roar to the crowd again. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, but next time we have to talk pyrotechnics.
Ooh, pyrotechnics is a must. It's gonna be beautiful. So we'll save that for.
I have the upper hand because Pete is Pete's boss. He actually does all the pyrotechnics for the Prudential Center, Disney on Ice, all of that when they come to town.
Ooh.
I told Pete if there's ever a time where the WWE asks him to come to make up for all the wrong that could ever happen in our lives, you have to get me into that wrestling match. You have to get me into that stadium.
I need tickets. I will pay discounted price.
No, they get in for free because they do the pyrotechnics.
Oh, excuse me. I don't really get the discount price.
Yeah, it's a 5-finger discount price.
And then all of a sudden, we'll hold up our posters and then everybody will see it right there. It was like, watch us on YouTube. If they literally did the segment of Sign of the Night during the commercial breaks, I will hold up our sign like very well, and then everybody's gonna see it.
I just realized that Nia. Wait, did I say Nia Jax?
Yes, you did.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure I said Nia Jax when I was mentioning all the draft things.
No, yeah, you did mention Nia Jax in the draft.
Okay.
Oh man, it's a lot to take in already. So let's hope that it becomes a little bit more crazier. So thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this podcast as much as we did, make sure you guys leave a like and share with your friends. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Enable the bell notifications. That way you guys know next time when we upload. We upload almost every single day, week, month, depending on what it is. Do our best to deliver the best content for you guys possible because we love you guys. We care about you so much. Also, check out our social medias for all of our WWE memes and our daily lives, especially for Lucha Libre. And of course, Legado de Fantasma Andrade. And yes, we're going to be
Don't
doing
rub it in.
Duolingo.
Don't rub it in. So I see what you're doing. Don't rub it in. My tongue just does not bend that way, okay? See, I can't even do it. I sound like a snake.
Slither. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Don't be a drag. You have a blessed day. Bye-bye, guys. You were supposed to say until you eat again or something.
I can't because I'm just trying to breathe. Okay,
No,
until we
breathe, child.
until we eat again.
Mama.
I swear to God, stop with that mama stuff. Oh, God.
Mama.